Oh, that was a good way to open it.
There will probably be another Build Back America bill. It will have to be less,
Smaller,
but it
better
will hopefully be
parts
scored correctly. You got
organization,
to
at
give
least the
Manchin,
framework
Senator
for the
Manchin credit. He
frameworks
demanded
that
accurate
deal
scoring, and if
with
you accurately scored Build
accurate
Back
gear
America
works
better
that
bill,
don't
it
rip
was a
off
$4 to $5 trillion bill.
the
And
torture
it wasn't
testing of
paid
it.
for,
Don't rip
and
off
all
at
that
the
goes
torture
on our
test of
kids'
it.
debt. And
Pressure
you just
ratings,
can't do
sensor
that
hookups.
to an economy.
It's like,
You
yeah, the
can't
fact that
load
that
it
is the
down with
original
that type of
first build
spending
that you
that you're
need
paid for and
as
expect
sensor
you're going to have economic
designs,
growth.
grid
You have
work,
just the
LED
opposite effect.
patterns, or whatever
So,
IH sensor
listen,
you have.
if they do another bill, let's score it correctly. That's what Manchin wants. That's what Senator Manchin wants. And I think the American people deserve integrity on some of these bills.
If you
So,
rip that down
Senator,
on itself, again, it's right, because the bones of the
I don't-
first
I don't
step
know- I
is
don't know how to
the
characterize
bigger
that. I think we
idea
lost
on
Heidi.
it,
We're
but
trying
the
to get Senator
the
Heike, and we're trying
sensors
to
to
get
the
her
calculus
back right now,
to
but
that
we had Senator
outputting
Mark
those
Warner
wave
on,
function
and, I
particles
asked him
to
about
those
what you just
positions,
said,
if you
and
will,
there's some others that John Tester
would be still based on an
I guess not
ununiform base of
particularly,
having
but
three of those
they all knew,
independent of
right?
their own
Is it-
system
is it some
making
kind
waves.
of,
So it could be
see
renormalized,
no
I'm
evils?
sure.
They-
We talk to each other
they
at the
wanted
board
these things
meeting.
for a long
I'll
time,
unify
and
a T problem
obviously,
anomaly.
we do want to help lift up as many people as we can. People
It
have
would be a
different
factoring
arguments
under
for how
dark
you
matter
accomplish
for
that.
economics
Republicans
is
think one way,
basically
Democrats
what
think
the
another.
build
And I know
back.
that maybe some
You know,
Democrats,
you're
they
trying
are
to go
sincere
back to
that
housing
this
where
may be
entropy got into
a
so many
way of,
mathematicians running
you know,
different
trying to share some of the great,
thetas and
progress that
diagrams,
one
different
part of the
hydrogen wave
people have
functions
made
and
over
stuff
the
that
last 3 or 4
absolutely
years. So maybe
smashed
in
the
their
board
mind
at
they
different
think this is
plays
the
and
way to go
dynamics
about
of
it.
what the
But they
electron
knew full
position is
well
doing right
that
now.
it was gimmicks
The boat
and trickery
has to
and
be a totally
chicanery,
different
and they said
element
nothing
if
and
Kathy
did
Woods is
nothing.
giving you
And
those
only
numbers
one
for
guy-
weights and plates
only
on the
one guy
index
did
of
it.
investing in
What is that? Is that
technology on
a-
the phase operator.
that
Do
like a
something
cold
like that on the
call?
long games.
Deception.
But they radically
And,
play
the
different
simple
because they
fact is
phased
that
out
there
of the
were 7
Earth's
to 8 new,
magnetosphere
more expansive
through
entitlement
the
programs
dynamics
that
of the
Build Back
sun
America still are.
of its
The bill ever comes back
chronosphere.
again,
Remember,
President
heat's a
Ford.
hard thing to
And none of
dissipate
them
in
were
space,
scored accurately.
right?
And as a
So why
result,
wouldn't it work that
basically,
way
they
for the
played
same
these
carbon
games. They would
index having
sunset things
limits?
after a year,
That'd be
after
the
2 years, knowing full well
AXXA
that what they wanted was
transformation,
policy, and
the
then the
integral
policy
tool,
would
or
become so attractive
whatever 45
to
you're putting to the
political
indexes
constituencies
that Linton's on the
they
same
created
learning
to depend
curve,
on that
or
policy,
again,
that
they're
they
all
would have to
45s.
redo the policy and renew it.
It's a sensor
And
of
so the actual bill
LIGO,
was a $4 to $5 trillion
LIGO, or
bill.
LIGO,
And you gotta
Hubble,
really
and
admire
the
Senator Manchin for standing up and saying,
Navy's
hey, let's be honest with the American
astronology
people about
center
this.
over there, whatever
and
they're
then you
doing.
got Bette Midler calling
And they all
him
tell me the anomaly
out as a
is
West Virginia
this
illiterate.
right now.
I mean, how
Yeah,
absurd
I mean,
is that? Because he was trying to be
congruency
honest with the
being a
American
phase
people.
mode or a
You know, the
spectrum,
left
just say
has
I'm
gotten
using
really out
within
of
the
control
spectrum
in its
here.
attempt to deceive
This is
America
that type of
on where they're going,
multimeter
and
to
they're trying to take
determine the
America
volt
down the
limit
road of
at that
France.
point.
And,
It
and-
might not have been him. It was his constituents that were illiterate
I suspect he considers himself part
and
of his
strung out.
constituency.
I think they're strung out.
Well,
Strung out in a
I'm working on a
So,
master
Senator
course.
Heitkamp, when you were gone, what we were talking about was, and you even alluded to it, that maybe it'll be without all the gimmicks and stuff. Why do
It
you
started
think
for 90 days. You
so
want to stay with
many
me after
of
that
your
for 5 years
peers in the
and be part
Democratic
of
Party,
it?
that in the Senate, we're okay with that, okay with selling it on the CBO score, which is GIGO, garbage in, garbage out, not putting in what's actually happening. Why were they okay with that?
Well,
you know
Site
what?
13,
I
Bobo's
think it's so
Clown.
interesting
It might have been
how
what
we
they had in
break
town.
history, you guys,
Loose
because when you
lead
look at
on
what,
it. Who's actually
Donald
control of
Trump's
it? Science,
GDP was,
politics,
it didn't get
position.
2%, even if you
Soft
took the
team
pandemic
that
out.
was
So
asked to
let's
do
just-
things.
he
Great for
promised
the
us
setup,
4%, it
but
didn't
then
happen.
tech
He
curve
also
comes
promised
through a
us the
better
tax bill that would be
technology,
paid for.
pumping
And I think
pure
that there is this
uranium
attitude
to a
that
better
was,
result.
sauce for the goose
And,
sauce for the
you know,
gander.
again, she
They
might be
played,
set for pure, but
politics on tax
uranium
cuts. We're gonna play
concentration
politics
back in
on
there could be a
spending.
range of the
And
spectrum, not
there's
just
no
put
one
plutonium or
basically
something
saying,
else in there,
let's take a
M2.
look at real numbers.
Whatever
Let's
you're
be
packing in the
honest, and
pipes to
let's
Site
take a
13
look
at
at the
Chernobyl.
investments. And I think that everybody's given everybody permission to do this because it's happened so
First
often
nuclear
over
reactor
the
of
last,
America.
10
Little
years.
Triangle,
And so,
Bob Lazar,
fiscal discipline
Los
is not
Alamos,
something
MIT
that either party
classes,
respects anymore.
passed through the
And
Penn
so I
Road
think
Nobel
the numbers
Board.
have to be, you heard
These
me
are
say,
numbers
I think that you have to look at
that
real
at the point of the
numbers.
temperature,
You have to
there's
tell people what you're
negative
spending. You have to take a
275
look
Kelvin.
at whether
It
this
was like
endangers
real close to
the,
absolute zero or something
the
like that.
fiscal condition of the country. But you also have to
Celsius, I
understand
was one of
that
them.
of the 4 years
Well, that's the point of these kind of different indexes. They work that way to zero out the temperature in this form X, Y, and Z, because these will inevitably fall to 0 and 1 in superposition.
I know.
We all need help, just different kinds.